Good afternoon, I'm Kim Baez. Another shakeup at Rio Grande High School today. The principal who just took over this summer has been replaced by a top APS official. Linda Sink, a former interim superintendent, is now stepping in to shape up the school, which most recently has been plagued by a major schedule mess. News 13's Caitlin McCarthy is live at the school with more.
Kim, Superintendent Winston Brooks said this decision was not brought on by peer pressure. It's the result of a number of issues that have plagued the school since the start of the year.
You have to stop the bleeding where it's bleeding most first. And so the answer to that right now is that Linda Sink will be the interim principal there.
Superintendent Brooks said Linda Sink asked him this morning if she could take over Rio Grande after weeks of scheduling nightmares at the high school. He said Principal Cynthia Chalberg-Hale will be reassigned somewhere else in the district. She's taking the rest of the week off.
I don't know that there was any one thing that happened. People can, assume all sorts of things, but I can tell you all that it's not one thing that happened. It's just a whole combination of things that happened. And sooner or later, you got to say, it's time to cut our losses and move forward.
Chalberg-Hale took over as principal this summer. She decided to rearrange student schedules because some were not getting the classes they needed to graduate. The final schedules weren't finished until yesterday, and many parents alleged students weren't attending class while waiting for those schedules. APS has insisted from the beginning that students have been in class since the start of the school year learning. Brooks emphasized Sink's 30-plus years of experience with APS and says she has the commitment to pull this school up by its bootstraps. Sink spent today meeting with teachers and students. As for Hale, Brooks says she took the news in stride.
She was a true soldier. When I asked her to go there last year, she said, I'll do whatever you ask me to do. And she said the very same thing again today.
And the job opening for the principal position has already been posted. Brooks says this time around, a committee of parents, students, teachers, and other APS officials will interview candidates and let him know who they should hire. Back to you.
Okay, thank you, Caitlin. Now, yesterday, the 1,700 Rio Grande students got their permanent schedules nearly 3 weeks into the school year, but more than 700 of those have requested changes. School officials are meeting with those students individually to determine if their requests are legitimate. The district hopes to have those meetings finished by the end of the week.